tonight on Way 31 News at 6, a cry for change after another driver was hit by a train and then killed in Limestone County. Art LaPietra died in the Saturday morning crash at the crossing on Loaf Miller Road. That's in Tanner. And this is only the second fatality there in just 2 months. Our Way 31 Scotty K spent the day talking to neighbors about the deadly crashes and has more.
Friends, family members, and even strangers of the two men who were killed on these tracks want to see some changes made to this railroad crossing so that something like this doesn't happen again.
Art is a very cautious 61-year-old man who cares about his family and does anything for anybody.
Caroline Reed says she was a close family friend of Art LaPietra, the man who was hit by a train Saturday morning and killed.
He was the backbone of the family.
Reed came back out to the crash scene on Monday to see if she could figure out how and why it happened.
The tree line, the corn at this time of year is just highly unsafe. This is a dangerous area. You can't see the train coming unless you're sitting on the track.
And unfortunately, LaPietra is not the first victim at this crossing. Lewis Cruz died here back in May. And while these are the first two reported fatalities here since 2014, Reed says a memorial left by the tracks shouldn't be there at all, and that's why she's pushing for change.
With two occurrences happening in such a short time frame, I think it needs to happen now, like today or tomorrow.
What are we waiting for? A bus or a school bus or another car with kids in it?
Nicholas Fago lives right down the road from the tracks and saw the aftermath of both crashes. He wants to see something done just as much as Reed does.
Clearance, a little bit more easier way to see, a stop sign and some arms, lights, what is typical and default for a normal railroad crossing.
I reached out to the Alabama Department of Transportation and they told me they prioritize improvements at railroad crossings based on traffic, number of trains, accident history, and sight distance. Records show 19 trains go through the crossing every day at a maximum speed of 60 miles per hour. In a 2011 report, about 150 vehicles pass through daily. Reed tells me she's afraid these accidents could have been prevented, and she doesn't want another family to go through what LaPietra's family is going through right now.
Well, he's got 3 daughters, and they all have their own children, and they're suffering a major loss right now that was completely unexpected.
Reporting in Limestone County, Scotty K, Way 31 News.
Transportation officials told Way 31 they improve about 30 railroad crossings a year, and these crashes will factor into future projects. Some improvements could include gates, lights, or bells, and Alabama railroad crossings aren't required to have arms.